Game number 1, started things off here on Battlefield. Let's get to it.
Yeah, man, let's get into it. Like you were mentioning just a little while ago, Tilde likes to walk. And honestly, like, walking is something that's not used enough in this game as it is. It gives you, like, really precise spacing options, and that's kind of what Tilde is going to be looking for here, right? Especially with that down tilt, buff over the quarantine that we just kind of dealt with this past year and a half. It's a great option. It's a kill tool.
Yep.
It's just a matter of just can he find it. That up tilt as well is going to be that big combo starter. But on the other side, we're already talking about Mars. He's going to be looking for those grabs. He's going to be looking for those zairs.
Oh.
Look at this, already creating so much pressure off the stage.
Amazing job pushing the jumps into a very uncomfortable position. Just use the taser just to kind of show Tilde, hey, don't jump here. And now I'm going to cover it repeatedly. And we're seeing how there's been barely any interaction to start. We're already at 6-minute mark. But that's because they both know one hit equals a lot of trouble. And that's why Mars is using a lot of short hop fairs right now to jump check Tilde and make sure that he doesn't feel comfortable trying to approach and just keep him in shield.
That was interesting. So he did that little air dodge right there. I think he was going to go to the platform, but Mars put enough pressure just by moving, right, to make Tilde think twice about it. Actually landed back on the base platform instead and got punished for it. Oh, no! He's not going to be able to make it back. That's really unfortunate. Went for the wall jump there with a little bit of extra resources, a little bit of a mix-up, and Mars is like, dude, I'm one of the best in the world. Do you think I'm not ready for that?
Absolutely not. Oh, also getting the footstool dare out of shield right there, keeping that pressure up, going straight up to 41. This is exactly what you don't want. That wavelet down was actually pretty good to sneak by Mars, but he's got to get that one big opener. You see how Mars, as soon as he's on top of him, he's either got that jab out or that shield and trying to run away immediately because Tilde can even this back up so quick.
And then we're going to be getting back into this here. All right, both of them trying to take their time. Tilde's really struggling, man. Only got 32% so far, and that's part of the problem. There we go. Finally gets an opening. All right, just for a little bit of damage. Nothing super crazy, but, man, Mars finds a way out, continues to pile on this damage. Looking for that down smash. Oh. Doesn't matter. Let's look at the back air to take the second stock, man. Tilde is struggling.
Mars' data from jumps on ledge is so good. He knows that Spacey still have to jump a lot from ledge to begin with, but after that first stock, the way that he's been controlling him, good delay on trying to get the up air right there after using the up throw, does not get the connection he was looking for, but now Tilde trying to be the one to do something about it, and he catches him with the side B. So Mars getting a heavy side in there, but he still has a whole stock up.
Yeah, it's not often that we see the side B spike, which I feel like some people don't really know about because it's not usually used off stage, but that's been, Falco side B been spiking since Melee. So, yeah. I mean, it's always been a crazy option, it's always been a crazy tool, and it's a reason why you kind of have to be careful going to challenge Falco off stage sometimes.
Yeah, it's one of those things that, like, everybody knows it's there, but when you play, you don't get hit by it often. It's like, oh, wait, oops. So, actually, right now, speaking of not getting hit often, that's now turned into Tilde. Tilde has gotten 114, gets the back air, and cleans it up immediately after being dominated in those stocks, and that's exactly why you can't get comfortable with a lead against Tilde.
The first two stocks were data, Ajax. It was all data. It's all calculated. Tilde starting to pop off here a little bit. It seems like he's starting to heat up, and that's exactly what you need, man. I mean, I was kind of getting worried, too, because I'm like, you don't just sit there and sandbag against Mars, like, because, like, when you're not sandbagging, he can still pop you. Until they start to wake up, get some good damage, in a tough spot here, though.
It's all about the reward on hit. If you can't get somebody opened up, you better make sure you capitalize on the punish game every time. That up throw, not going to get the follow-up he's looking for, trying to get maybe a tech chase with Nair, but he's used this jump, the high side B recovery to get away from Mars, who's been consistently pressuring him with these up airs. I think he's looking for an air dodge pretty soon out of Tilde, who's at the moment seeing it and not giving it to him.
Dude, he was definitely looking for that drag down and that forward air, but Mars not going to get caught up in it, or at least Tilde just wasn't executing just well enough for that to happen. You know, I've seen a really big lack of lasers. I feel like you can be putting pressure on the other side of the stage here. Not like shooting 2 or 3 lasers at once, maybe 1 or twice. Oh my God! After the early domination from Mars, Tilde's like, all right, I know exactly what I need to do. Bing, bang, boom, taking game 1.
Calling out that jump from Mars immediately. Trying to cover maybe a flip kick or maybe a jump. He knows at that point, ZSS usually feels super comfortable. You know what you don't get to feel comfortable in this matchup? Where you are in the skies, because Falco has such good jump height. He will get up there. He will find you after capitalizing on this. Look at this. He gets in. He forces him back out momentarily after Mars finally stops throwing out zairs and tries to approach. And that was the one big mistake that he finally gave up.
Yeah, look at that, man. Just doing such a great job with all this pressure. And, like, you could tell, like, something just switched mid-game until they just, like, figured out the momentum that Mars was going to be working at, and just everything just started clicking for him. And, man, sitting pretty now, 1-0. Like, that's a huge lead to have over one of the best in the world here.
Yeah.
See if he can continue to push this as we get into game 2 here, town and city. But Mars, there's a chance that Mars kind of got comfortable in like halfway through that game one, and then Tilde just kind of turned it on at the right time to take advantage of it. And sometimes when you do that, you can catch your opponent real off guard, and you're like, oh, I have to get this back in, and they try getting their momentum back, and then it's like already too late. But we'll see if Mars is ready to kind of turn it back on here, because he's kind of recognizing the position that
That's
he's
one
in
of those
now.
things we were just talking about, right? That reward on hit. Even though you get boxed out a bunch, Falco only needs one time to get the job done. And now with the FD layout, even though you have the platforms moving forward and you have the early kill potential, this isn't the favorite layout overall for ZSS. They like being able to chase you on platforms, put that pressure on. But Mars, understanding, he just wants Tilde to approach linear. He wants him to run up on him so he can find one of these grabs. But Tilde's been super grab evasive, and that's kind of been taking a lot away. And using that taser, making sure he gets around the reflector, because that shine is very quick, and you have to watch out for that from Tilde.
Yeah, no, that was definitely a big factor in those first couple stocks too, is Mars was getting a bunch of grabs, getting some zares. And there we go, we're starting to see those lasers come out here a little bit. And you know what, the scary thing about going to town and city, right, is Mars is probably looking, hey, I want to try and get these back airs, I want to try and get these forward airs off stage, try and close out these stocks. But now you kind of open up Falco to get some of these early kills as well. That one's not going to be able to take it, but that was from center stage.
Yeah, that was already looking so dangerous. Another back air will definitely do it, or maybe even a jump read back air like we saw a second ago. Not even on a confirm, but right there, just running up in with the side B. He's going to confirm into the back air. That's also another burst option you have to watch out for, and that's Tilde taking another lead.
Yeah, Tilde is playing this amazingly right now. Just really taking their time. They're putting down pressure with the laser now, too, which is really good. Just kind of keep Mars honest. You know, they can't just sit there and throw out theirs. They can't just sit there and throw out the stun gun. They kind of have to be careful and recognize that that laser is going to build up percentage over time. And there we go, off the ledge, getting that forward air. Nice reset with the reflector, but wasn't able to get too much else off of that. But that's fine, man. The pressure right now from Tilde is astronomical.
Yeah, that's mental damage too, because you put them in a spot. Oh, you better watch out where you're going in the skies. Again, he was near the platform. He could have followed you. Tried to go for a jump rate forward air, looking for something out of Mars to try to get away from that platform, who is currently definitely struggling a bit here. And Tilde is not jumping nearly as much from ledge as we saw in that first game. So Mars has to find a true confirm pretty much at this point. Maybe a Zare to back air pretty soon to try and close it out.
I really like Tilde's mix-ups between just the short hops and the full hops here too. Because the full hop, honestly, you get your full strength on your aerials and stuff like that. And Falco gets so much out of it too. But just going for some short hops, just to try and see if you can bait Mars into trying to approach a potential full hop situation. It's super smart. It's keeping Mars on his toes. And I mean, he's got the lead here. Okay, 123 now.
And also, something we're now that Tilde should have in the back of his mind. That was two Zares that connected. Neither one of them led to a kill. He tried to go for a tech chase into an up smash, and he didn't get the other one, but he does close it out here. He gets the trade on the up B, which was perfect, because if that ended up snapping to ledge, now Mars is in a ledge trap, so Mars evens it right back up.
Yeah, it is a bit of a tough spot there, but like this, he had a nice little creative, mix up there on the recovery. It ended up getting caught up, but look at this. Not only was he able to get the trade, but he ended up putting out a bit more damage from that as well, taking the whole stock. And now he's up 2 stocks to 1 on Mars.
Yeah, and now you see Mars hunting. You got to watch out for these nairs at ledge. He's going to be able to confirm. Gets him. Oh, has the platform. He's got the reset, but he does get the air dodge out of there. If that one of those up airs would have probably led to an up B off the top. And Tilde is now getting back in. He's able to stop the bleeding.
And this is a scary situation. It's not undoable for Mars here, so Tilde has to make sure he still plays at the most top level that he possibly can, because it's just one small mistake, and Mars will not only just take the first stock here, or second stock, will take the next stock, take the game. So Tilde's got to make sure he's on top of it. Look at going for it right now. Just barely missing that.
Yeah, that just missed from getting the kill right there. Even at 89%, Mars looking for the back here, but gets hit on the trade. He has to be able to confirm, and we've talked about this many times before. ZSS is not a character that you count out of the match ever, because on that next stock, you might just get an air flip kick. So Tilde just waiting for his opportunity, not pushing too hard, trying to get an up on Mars. Maybe he'll catch him off guard with another side B pretty soon, which Mars needs to be ready for.
Yeah, good angle right there. I think he was potentially weighing the options of going to the other side of the stage, but like even just doing that side B forced Mars into center stage, which actually allowed Tilde to get back to stage. What attack right there, and now they got stage control. Up smash to take game 2. Holy moly.
That is a 2-0 lead coming in from Tilde, taking it on the ledge, reacting to it too. That was a 2-frame up smash on that neutral get up, and with the fact that he had a stock up there, he can afford to risk the go for that, because even if he whiffs that, if he takes a hard punish, he's probably still going to win the game past that point, because he's got him in up tilt to back air range. And that was very well played by Tilde, who's now up, like you just said, 2-0 here in winners top 24, trying to move forward to put Mars in the losers.
That was a double tech right there. What an option. Just being so consistent to get that, getting that up smash, closing out the stock.
I just realized how tight that window was too. He, after the tech, immediately air dodged back into the stage while that neutral get up was happening. So as he got back up, the instant reaction to knowing that he could get this, look at this, there's the tech, the instant, actually after the trade, when he goes for the second up B here.
Yep.
It's coming back in now. Here we go. The instant. Oh, actually, that wasn't even an air dodge. She just fell on the platform. Never mind. That worked out. I thought it was an air dodge, but still, tight frame window, being able to react to that. And now up 2 games. Do we see Tilde already put Mars into losers? Let's get into game number 3.
I mean, and this is where it's going to get tough too, right? Because a best of 3 situation, yeah, obviously Tilde would take in the game, right? Mars would be going to losers bracket. But the problem is that, like, well, even if you're down 2-0, the set's not done.
No.
We've seen so many reverse 3-0s here. Mars certainly capable. And look at this right now, 52% unanswered.
Absolutely. This is why you don't get comfortable against a player. Like, there's a reason why Mars has been on the top 10 of PGR repeatedly. And you have to always worry about the stress factor that he's been there before. He knows how to come out of these situations. But Tilde is the new kid on the block. What you said before, he may have been around for a while, but this is his time to shine. He has been cruising of late. And there's a big reason why he's up 2 games right now. And Mars has got to figure something out.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough spot here for Tilde at the moment. Mars is starting to turn it up here a little bit. And hopefully it's not too little too late. Because right now, man, Tilde's sitting pretty.
Absolutely coming in, getting him with the side B. That's already insane. Oh, then making sure he keeps him near the platform with that laser. Get the extra damage on, but that keeps you at ledge. You keep that that stage control. You see, looks like Tilde is catching onto the short hop zero habit, but the fair didn't work that time. That's going to be a conversion into the back air, and Mars puts himself in the front.
Yeah, I do want to point out about that laser too. Lasers from Falco are such a really important tool because it just stops all momentum. It's got that little stun effect on it, which is huge. You can stop your opponent from advancing. You know, retreating. Just try to keep him in a position like that on that platform. So it's just a really smart option from Tilde. But right now, you're down a whole stock, and Mars looks like he's playing the way Mars, you know, normally does. So, I mean, hopefully Tilde's got some gas left in the tank here because it's certainly not over at the moment.
Absolutely not. And we did see this in game 1, right, where Mars had a pretty, like, solid lead off the rip and kept pressuring Tilde, who eventually found that one string that just dominated him and putting him back into the even game. So Mars definitely playing the retreating aspect here, putting out a lot of theirs still because he knows he's not. I'm not trying to box with you right now. You come to me so I can continue to control this lead.
Yeah. And what I kind of wish Mars did is when that offside situation on the right side, I kind of wish he just down aired. He just took Tilde with him. Just throw away the stock. All right, right there, that's unfortunate spot. You actually just gave him the stock without taking him with you. That's not what I wanted to see.
A little bit off timing on the throwaway, throwing away the stock statement there. We gotta pull the script away from you. With the forward air coming in, you gotta watch out for the 2-frame down smash here. He does hold down to get up through the platform to trade with that. And that worked out. And now he's getting 57%. He could possibly steal the stock right now.
And he's got rage on him too? Okay. He was throwing at that downer, right? I mean, there's a window where like it actually spikes or just does like a normal hitbox, right? It probably wouldn't have killed on the other one, but if he got that spike, it would have been huge. Even though losing that second stock, 76%, that's not that bad for Tilde.
Absolutely not. Mars sending him straight to the blast zone with that backer once again, but he does get hit off the Zers. It looks like Tilde's catching under the timing and catches him one more time. Not the proper hit. He's looking for up smash. Town and City staying alive just a little bit longer, but it's been a little while since Mars has got a hit until he got that F tilt at least.
Yeah, Tilde's starting to turn up here after like the last stock. It's going to be a tough one, man. Mars is not just going to let you have the stock without taking some damage. 29% now. Mars has got to make sure you get some good extra credit. I want at least 60, 70 if I want to feel comfortable with Mars taking this game 3.
Yeah, you see Mars, he's just doing his best to condition Tilde into shield right now, using these Zers, putting out the that quick frame data because he wants that grab later on. He wants to be able to get a really good setup off ledge, possibly into the edge guard, but Tilde has to navigate past all of this right now. The F tilt and the Zers are just keeping him out. Finally, the forward are getting him in. Let's see what he does about this ledge trap.
Yeah, he was trying to cover the flip kick there as well, in case he tried to go for that platform. Weird phantom footstool situation, but yeah, 91% right now. Mars is sitting pretty, right? Just got to, keep poking, allow Tilde to try to make a mistake, try to capitalize on it as best you can. You're at 150. Tilde will eventually make a bad move. I mean, it's going to happen.
Well, look at the way Tilde is trying to prevent that right now, too. We were talking about, almost getting the reverse edge guard. He put his hands up in the air, and we are also wondering just the same. So that gives Tilde an opportunity to possibly take this game away. The down air is going to get back in. The plasma whip's going to miss. And all of a sudden, we're looking at a much more dangerous spot here for Skiff, where Mars just might be going down 3-0.
I like Mars just kind of double jumping to that platform without doing anything, just going right into his shield, just to see if Tilde makes a mistake, and see if they possibly whiff a grab. But Tilde's just like, I don't like the situation, man. I'm at like 150. I don't want to deal with this. The hot thing to just kind of let Mars go, and that's going to be an up smash to close it out. You know what? Not bad. It was a good game 3 for Mars. Look at, he is breathing a sigh of relief because he was starting to get a little bit nervous. You can kind of see it too when they missed that down air, which Mars will do that.
Oh, yeah.
He will throw out that down air. He will, if he's got a lead, he will take your stock and give up a stock. Easy peasy.
Yep.
And this is what happens. Some players, they look at their stocks as also additional resources to try and find a way to just, not just, take a lead or even it up, but just really get into your opponent's head.
Yep.
And it looks like Tilde isn't discouraged, which is a really, really good thing here. But as we get into game 4, Mars is thinking. He looks gassed. He looks a little tired.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the stress levels are there, and he just heard somebody in the crowd saying, hey, let's go Mars. Like, he turned around for that. I heard it in the background. Trying to get amped up, trying to wake up. After having a large lead like that, almost making it go down 3-0. You have to regain your composure. You have to keep yourself in check. Tilde over there trying to recoup, think about what happened. At the very end, before we could talk about it, he started doing that walking we said. He started moving around back and forth, taking pace back. Tempo control is so important in these sets against the best in the business, and you need to be able to snatch that away from them. As we move into game number 4, music counterpick going out, but one more shot for Tilde possibly take it as a 3-1. But if it gets to game 5, I am not feeling too comfortable because we already will see that Mars will be warmed up and it might be pretty dangerous.
Hey, we'll see exactly how it plays out with the triplats. Very good stage for Falco. Allows him to get those combos, potential up throws into drag down nairs on the top platform, which can turn into a really scary situation really quick. But one thing I think Tilde needs to dial back just a little bit are these Falco Phantasms. Because Mars, I think, is really starting to pick up on those and getting some pretty solid punishes. Even if it's just a couple percentage here and there, it's enough that I think that's going to change the tide of the game if Tilde doesn't dial it back.
Yeah, like I respect the idea of, hey, making sure, I know that you're blocking it, but I'm still going to get it. But right there, catching him, taking the down air, converting into the back air, putting himself up already in the lead, and now trying to pressure, getting away from the ledge, not trying to hold a possible nair flip kick or maybe a air to back air.
And it's crazy because, like, being able to land that down air spike, right, and then landing and turning around into that back air is actually a really tight input. And the fact that Tilde is just that consistent with it really goes to show how great this player actually is. But again, doing that against a player like Mars, now establishing a strong lead here with a 2-1 lead in the set. Tilde's really on fire now.
Yeah, look at the way. Also, Tilde having his lead, but Mars has been super evasive. He's starting to get a check on his jump patterns. He's starting to play around, notice his short hop game, and refuse to get punished. Up B out of shield won't kill, but let's see what he does with this edge guard. Going near the ledge, trying to catch a down smash. He misses it. Plasma Whip's not going to get covered. That's really good discipline from Tilde, who didn't budge and now gets back to center stage.
I do like the Falco Phantasm there because the fact that Mars was a little bit laggy, right? So you either kind of hold shield or get out of the way. And it just allowed Tilde, hey, either he's going to get the hit or he's going to get right into center stage, get into a more comfortable spot, and away from that ledge. Really interesting trade there. And the side B going to send him right to the top blast zone. 50% extra credit, though, nothing to scoff at. Looking for that spike, not going to find it. I like that Tilde's really discouraging flip kick, and he's showing Mars that he's not afraid to actually get up there and, like, challenge it a little bit, saying, hey, this is a no-fly zone unless you're a bird.
That's the biggest thing. You want to make sure that you remove that skip disadvantage button. Make them fear the idea that they could get off ledge for free. But Mars now trying to make him fear, trying to fly. You talk about the flyers. Well, he's trying to send them packing, give him the frequent flyer miles, but straight to death. Let's see what he could do. Trying to control him. Looks for the jump, but the aggressive down air gets him out of it.
And there we go. Got to get that Zaire, though. Mars is starting to turn it up here a little bit. And again, I hope it's not too little too late because when Tilde's got a lead, whenever a player's kind of like taking the early lead, it kind of just seems to stay like that. But like Tilde right now, it's looking a little shaky, and it's almost about to even up here. So hopefully they got something in the back pocket to try to surprise Mars.
Absolutely, Mars' keep away game is on point. There's that Falco Phantasm we were just talking about. It's good on occasional bursts, but Mars is refusing to get caught up by it anymore. That was almost such a reverse. That was almost such a good reverse edge guard going for the forward air, but Mars didn't get close enough, and now he gets hit by the last hit of fair. His jump is still there. Let's see if Tilde can get the read and possibly get it back down to an even game.
I do like that the first time he attempted that was actually especially in game 1, right? And Mars got a good punish on it. Kept it in the back pocket for the next couple games, attempted it one more time, and actually, like you said, almost caught Mars. But Mars, being the top player that he is, the big veteran within the scene, was ready for it. But man, it was almost a huge play for Tilde.
Yeah, 90% of people got hit by that. That was
95%. I'm people.
I am peoples. Right now, Mars, he's been doing such a good job. He shrugs on those platforms like game 1 with those off airs. He's trying to make sure Tilde doesn't feel comfortable falling down for free. And Tilde now kind of parking it a bit. You got 3 minutes left on the clock. There's no reason to run up on Mars. Get your spacing. You see how he's not letting Mars jump check him as much now, but he does get grab skip, and now he's being put into disadvantage. And Mars gives up a whiff though. That's pretty big, but he gets out immediately.
I feel like he could have got a better punish out of than the down air. I mean, it was still a strong hit. You got percentages, but like Mars was in a little bit of lag. I feel like maybe you could have like ran off the platform with a back air. Either way, 135. Tilde should be finding a stock air pretty soon. The forward air will not be enough. I'm a little shocked.
Yeah, coming in clutch there at the last second is whatever protagonist plot armor Mars has got attached to him right now is getting back in the stage, trying to camp center stage too, not trying to be caught off guard by one of those back airs from Tilde. But the down tilt, he's been holding on to that for a while. You've been shirking me on the platform, but I could take this trade, and it's now down to an even stock once again.
Yeah, this is getting a little crazy here. 76-81. Oh, I thought he was gonna pull the trigger on the boost kick, but no, not going for it. Landing. I went for the boost kick there, and now that could be spelling trouble. 44, 93% for Tilde, 44 for Mars. Now this is really getting down to the wire, man. This is nerve-wracking.
Mars is trying to get back in the stage safely, and he almost got kicked right in the face by that back air. Tilde has been so good at sharking the jumps out of Mars, just the same as Mars has been on him. There's that Zair. Doesn't get the follow-up on the platform. The get-up attack immediately getting him out, and now both of them resetting in the center stage once again.
Okay, tries to land with that Zair. And this is what Mars is going to be doing. He's going to be jumping up and down between those platforms, trying to see if he can catch Tilde, trying to chase him, trying to make some bad plays here. And Mars will still do that. He'll do it over and over again. But look at this. We're getting into a minute, 45 seconds. That wasn't scary. Falco Phantasm. We've seen Mars punish it a couple times now. A boost kick probably could have closed out that game.
Yeah, I think the big reason why he didn't do that is because he was expecting a buffered spot dodge or something there. He's gone for grab punish on that a few times. So now he's got to watch out. Tries to go for the plasma web. Short hop there. Pushes him deep off stage. Can he get the back air? He does not go for it, but gets the back air and the jump read, and we're going to a game number 5.
Oh my goodness. And if you're Tilde, you got to be a little shook here, right? Tilde's remained calm, cool, and collected for the most part. We're getting into a game 5, a potential reverse 3-0 situation. Scary, a little scary.
This is exactly why you can never be comfortable in a set, even if you are up 2 games against some of the best in the business. Tilde has established to people, I am in that category now, but Mars has been here time and time again. And as stressed as he may look up there, as deep breathing as he may be throwing out, looking like we fit, this man needs to keep his composure if he wants to take the dub. Because how many times have we seen where somebody brings it all the way to game 3, they get the last stock, they get almost the kill, and then all of a sudden, Tilde just wakes up and dominates like we saw in that second stock of that first game. There's always a potential skiff.
But like you were saying, man, he does look a little stressed, but you know what? Some people, like you're going to be stressed in these situations. That's normal. It's how you handle it, man. Pressure builds diamonds. I mean, you don't win Genesis over MK Leo.
That's a good point.
Unless you know how to shine bright, and Mars certainly knows how to do that. But getting into a game 5 here, we're going to see if Tilde can try to get that momentum back in his pockets at least a little bit. But man, Mars looking so good, so clean.
Exactly. Tilde out here trying to show why he is, in fact, that diamond in the rough, that new all-star on the way up. The run back, perfect music, by the way. This music has been absolutely incredible for this set. It almost gets the grab on the platform. That could have led to a possible up throw into up air. Mars getting away. Not getting away from that one, though, but the sweet, not the sweet spot, the sour spot coming in and gets him away from possibly dying there.
Okay, there he goes. Just for the 1, 2, 3. Okay, gets the spike, though. Not going to follow up with it in anything. But a backer, that was almost devastating, but great DI from Mars. No, too low.
Does not get in. Sit down, be humble. Tilde coming in 44% fresh on this first stock. You now have to establish that shield pressure once again. But Tilde has the opportunity to trade a little bit here. Play some risky business. Come in with that possible up tilt. Get those the damage you can. But the big thing is not overcommitting too hard, because you said before those side Bs, we're getting him a lot of punishes. And if he goes in too much, it can lead to disaster.
And the big thing here, and I think really the story of the game so far with Tilde, is how much he's able to establish pressure while Mars is off stage and Tilde's on stage, right? He's been jumping up, trying to throw out aerials to discourage that flip kick, and actually got Mars to a point where he had to recover low, and it was too low, and he actually just lost the stock. I think that's the biggest aspect of this game. That was so good. He should have had that turnaround grab, but he was just a little off on it.
I like the idea. You know, you already know Mars understands that mix-up's there, so he's probably going to buffer, but Mars being confident enough. But he gets caught by the drag down. Not going to die just yet, but Tilde forcing the air dodge. That should be a big punish against the drag down. Fair. Doesn't get the hard hit back, but covers him on the back air. Tilde now up 3 stocks to 1.
This is such a terrifying situation, man. Mars, I mean, that's the thing is, Steelers Samus has got so many resources to try and handle those situations. But again, the way that Tilde is creating that pressure, covering that space is so crazy right now. Up 3 stocks to 1, but here's the thing, man. You cannot count Mars out until it says game. And in a game 5 situation, he knows how to handle this.
Absolutely not. This is a battle of Tilde trying to show everybody that online set was not a fluke versus Mars trying to show everybody why he still belongs in the ranges that he does in the top echelon of these players, but it is looking very bad right now. Doesn't get the roll in. Strikes it.
That's big.
That's a big combo, Skiff.
Okay, gets the laser just for the established added pressure. Okay, gets the grab though. This is huge for Mars. He needs to take the stock. He needs to take it immediately. Goes for the spike, flip kick. Not gonna get the spike, but either way, the flip kick will secure the stock. 76% the final stock here, man. Mars has got to turn it on. If you got any gas in the engine, you better start pushing the pedal to the metal because you ain't got much time, and it's over. The throw to the up air, and that's gonna close out the game 5. What an amazing set to start off this morning.
Absolutely incredible gameplay from Tilde after getting figured out the last 2 games in a row. Going up to game number 5, refusing to let Mars establish a big lead, refusing to allow him to get cheesed out, getting that tech chase on the platform that he missed before, and capitalizing on his dominant performance here, moving forward in winner's side, taking it 3-2.
Just dancing around that top platform, just waiting for Mars to make a mistake. Falco's a fastballer, right? He knows how to get in there fast and clean. If you throw out a laggy option, you think he can't get from that top platform right in front of your face? And that's what we saw right there. Beautiful stuff from Tilde. Look at him. Sigh of relief. Oh my goodness. I finally took him down.
You better have it right there. You saw like the mini pop-offs. Like, yes, let's go. That is not an easy thing to do. Not many people can add that to the repertoire to say that they were able to take out Mars in that way. But this is why we're talking about it. If you didn't have respect on Tilde's name before, you need to now.
I'm telling you right now, man. Tilde's like this.
Oh, yeah.
Like this.
I mean, and you know what? I look forward to seeing more of Tilde in the future, much like I look forward to seeing y'all in the future at Glitch Infinite, which will be happening on Martin Luther King weekend. I can't speak. That match is too good. Make sure you save $10. It goes up after October 19th. This will be happening from the 14th to 16th. If you missed out on Glitch 8.5, you are not going to want to miss out on this. And if you were there, you already know what Apostle and VGBC and crew, everybody, Gimmer, did to bring that to be one of the best tournaments we've been at, period. You are not going to want to miss Glitch Infinite.